it's like I get where they go with that. Just depends on how much it weighs. Uh, so yeah, okay, cool. Mm, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, no, just
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Major
gotcha.
League Baseball on tap, and starting
Yeah,
in
just
this
let me
one,
know when you make your
Matthew
decision about Kansas
Liberatore.
City.
How about a scouting report on him?
And then,
Anytime you have
yeah,
5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real
all right, man.
weapon in
I'll
terms of
go.
keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Gorman gets under it. One away. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. There goes the runner. Fouled off left side. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch most likely.
Pitch out, but no action. Back safely. 1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Torres should have this one, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pages in position, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Morales. What's the word on him? Stepping in, J.J. Weatherhold.
J.J. Weatherhold. Ball, that pitch is out.
In the air to left center, Clark. Long run into the gap. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Just missed. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. This one in the air, center field. Clark under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Now the A's designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. This one in the air, center field. Scott has a beat on it, and there's one away. Colby Thomas up next for the A's.
Colby Thomas.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Andy Ibanez up next for the A's. Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, here's Nolan Gorman. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Mason Wynn, the next to hit.
Ball, that's inside.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Out to short. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ryan Torres, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. And now Pedro Pages. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to. Because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
And now Victor Scott. That is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Line drive, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez. And a foul ball. Cortez starting up the middle at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Swing and a bouncer. To first, barely got him for the out. Close play. Back to the top of the order now. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Now fly ball to right center. Walker gets under it, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One pitch and one out. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Foul ball there.
Ball in.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
High fly ball out to center field. And there's two away. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Fly to center his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Now quick throw to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Yo one. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Flied to right his first time.
Ball, that's low.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, start of the fourth. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. In the air, left field, and just foul.
You know, these A's, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90%.
And they have their first base runner since the first inning. So up next, Shea Langoliers. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. The 0-2. Stays alive. On the ground right side, Weatherhold. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. One out, man at first. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Hauls it in after a long run. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Torres. In the air, right field, Thomas makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Ground ball up the middle, Wilson. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, bases. And stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching for it and brings it in. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Colby Thomas. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. So a man at first. Next up for the A's, Andy Ibanez. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty status. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play? Here's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Jeff McNeil looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Wetherholt.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That's out to center field. Clark settles under it, and there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Herrera in the box again, takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing at a ground ball. Tosses to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Inside, just missed. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Tyler Ferguson into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit, right side. Inning over on the ground out. So the batting order turns over. Denzel Clark now at the plate. Down the right field line. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 down. One out man at first. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Weatherholt, double play. They can't see. Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Ball, that's it.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Ferguson, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Late swing, foul to the left. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. At the plate, Mason Wynn, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gorman aboard here at first with nobody out.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Over to McNeil. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. And up next for St. Louis, Ryan Torres. On the ground at first. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
Outside, that's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. The Cardinals trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fouled off. He was late. And a 3-1 on the way. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Next to hit, Victor.
It's a big spot.
Scott. He's one of the fastest. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ramon Urias. 1 out, the base is loaded. Big spot for him. Inside. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. What
Ooh,
a double
wow.
play that was. Inning.
Damn it.
We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Nick Kurtz. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Colby Thomas up next for the A's.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and
on the ground to the left. Off-balance speed, there's one. And a run scores on the double play. Base is empty after the double play. Andy Ibanez will hit next. That's to third. Gorman throws on to first. And bottom of the 7th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. Left field. And it stays fair. And a good start to the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera.
That's outside.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Weatherholt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. He's already homered here in this one.
Inside, ball 1.
Now snap throw to first. Now they've got him in a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. 2 down, nobody on.
he's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back here in St. Louis, ready to begin the 8th. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, George Soriano. And that one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 down. Back to the top of the order, Denzel Clark up next for the A's. On the ground, Wynn gets it to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Well struck, right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. Nolan Gorman Scott Barlow comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it's fouled away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Foul ball there. Base hit. And that's a one-out single. So digging in, Brian Torres. 1 for 3. Bouncer to second. McNeil slings to first in time. So up next, Pedro Pages. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. That one fouled off.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
In the dirt. Pages, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Jay Weatherholt next up. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Brady Basso.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the 1-0. Base hit into right center. Pages around third. In comes the run from second. Tag, but he's in there.
Picks himself up at RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
That is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, all set to start the 9th in this one. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
On the ground, right side, Weatherholt. Here's Wynn for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Oh, they got
Didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
In the air to left center, Church should have this one. He's got it. Ball game, and the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one. 9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Todo vamos a cobrar. Esto abajo me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente, sonríen.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca, and Issa Miyake, I floated Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion in checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave on the pressure, the difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year, I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range, Midas put fingers to flames, and also the mains, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. They used to just be in my brain, my love for the game.
Yes, I am. I got 20 minutes. What's up?
Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name is irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative.
Okay, yes.
But on my 90s, they mashing the veterans. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they trying to
So he's wanting us to take
only do beef
17% out?
I don't know. I have no idea. I was about to call.
That's what I was trying to get from him.
Yeah, no, I'm unsure. I'm gonna have to give him a call and just figure out exactly what he's talking about. But, no, exactly. So yeah, I'm just unsure what he's talking about. So I might just give Dave a call and just try to figure out. Okay, all right, bye.
Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas.
Hi, Dave. This is Brandon calling with Legal Shield. Just calling in regards to your request for teletracking technologies. So the 17% commission, it comes with the legal enhanced plan. There's commissions on all premiums that are coming in. I don't see the commissions on the proposal document that I sent over. So I'm unaware where you're potentially seeing it. So if you wouldn't mind, please give me a call back. We can kind of discuss that. I believe the group selected the enhanced plan at the rate of 2180, I believe it was. Yeah, 2180. So yes, 17% commissions on all legal. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a call back, 314-229-8822, kind of discuss what you're seeing or what specifically you're asking. Thank you very much, David, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey Dave, how's it going, man? Not too bad, not too bad. Just wanted to see if we can talk this through on teletracking technologies. Okay, so what specifically are you mentioning about the 17% commission? Correct. So it needs to be net of commissions as opposed to the premium rate. Okay, all right. I'll have to, yeah, I'll make that update internally and then see what I can do. It would just be an email because there's no mention of commissions in the proposal. So, okay, all right. So yeah, I'll just make an update to an email and just kind of restructure it internally. Sound good? Well, the premium won't be reduced. The premium is the rate for the enhanced plan. That is the $21. Yeah, the premium isn't increasing because of the commissions being tied. The premium is the premium. That is the enhanced plan. Yeah. So does that change anything? Do you still? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'll discuss it internally and see what setup changes it'll be. But yeah, the rate wouldn't change because the rate is the rate and the commissions will be 17%. So I will make that update internally and I guess I can send out another email confirming that it's net of commissions. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. on premium commissions, and what is the difference between 17% on net of commissions? If the group has a rate of $21.80, and they're set up 17% of premium, what would be the difference if it was set up as net of commissions on a $21.80 rate? Hey Joe, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. How was your weekend?
Good, good. How was yours?
It was good. It was good. No complaints.
Get home okay?
Yeah, no travel issues. Made it home all right.
Awesome.
How about you?
Good. Yeah, pretty uneventful. So.
That's what we like to hear.
Oh, good. Rainy weekend, but it was good. Hey, Tom, how are you? Good, how are you? How are you, Tom? You had a rainy weekend? Are we in the same weather pattern between New Jersey and New Hampshire?
Yeah, cleared up a little bit on. So Friday was fine. Saturday rained. Sunday, I'm sorry, Saturday was okay. In the afternoon it rained, and then it rained through noon yesterday, and then it cleared up. But it's nice and it's beautiful now. And grass is green. You can't control the weather, so I'm not complaining.
Awesome. Yeah, yesterday at like 1 o'clock, it like all of a sudden the sun came through, it was like 80 degrees. I'm like, okay, where the hell is this weather? It was enough for me to mow the lawn. Get that done. So,
Nice. Yeah, it was good weather here all weekend. I went for a nice little hike, aka I was playing golf. So yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Yeah. Yeah.
happy to hear it. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Tom, thanks for your time. I don't know if we need the whole 30 minutes here. I apologize. I know this call got bounced around a little bit. We had, Tom, to just give you a quick little preamble, and Brandon, feel free to chime in. So, as you know, we have an arrangement. We have a partnership with GIS Benefits, and Brandon, keep me honest, but we have kind of a long history with them. We don't have a lot of activity with them. Obviously, we want to grow that. They have we're kind of an older plan, price point that they offer. We are butting heads a little bit when, you have a broker like an MMA that's getting a quote and then they're using GIS to do the enrollment or whatever, and then, GIS is saying they have a plan and a rate and all that. But when we were kind of debriefing with Mike McCormick over at GIS and trying to figure out how we can give them a better plan and rates and all that good stuff, they mentioned that they, guess they no longer use Balloon, right, Brandon? There's more Employee Navigator.
Correct.
On there. And they were asking, just to make sure that we're kind of hardwired into Employee Navigator. They mentioned the marketplace. So I think we're all good, but I'd just be remiss, Tom, if we didn't grab a few minutes with you just to kind of just talk through anything Employee Navigator related. But Brandon, I'm sure I missed something.
No, that's right on. And I guess just to add on a little bit from our perspective, trying to understand mostly, GIS and their role now, if they're using Navigator, what are they specifically doing outside of offering these older plans to individuals? Now, it's great for the under 200 market, but if it gets above 200, it's like, what are we looking at, and how is this creating a better experience when we're offering for your old plan? So we're looking holistically how to improve that relationship, get updated plans and all of that, but specifically for the Navigator portion, what does that current setup look like, and what's in place, and how can we leverage that to just garner more business with GIS and their clients.
Got it. All right. So give me 2 seconds. I want to pull something up here. Yeah. And then we'll go through history with GIS and Boom, that relationship. Kind of current state, what we can do with Ease and Navigator, and then figuring out how we maximize the relationship with them. Because there's a lot of opportunity out there with GIS, and that they've been so aligned with Met for so long that if we can find an angle in it, it'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, so first of all, GIS came in before I got here, so it predates all of us. I don't even know if I have a copy of the existing contract. I don't. I mean, I know I don't. Mandy may, Brandon, if you don't already have a copy.
Mm-hmm.
But you should probably take a look at the existing contract because it's because of their relationship and because they kind of had a big chunk of the market. I think we bent over backwards in order to strike a deal with them originally. And I understand GIS and Boom and the relationship with Boom, and some people would call it double dipping. I would say, well, it's not really. They were using, they were acting as GA and they were operating as a TPA or Benham platform at the same time. So they were looking for money on both sides. I don't kind of blame them for asking that. That being the case, if you look at the current agreement, you probably need to amend the agreement. If it might be an opportunity to amend the agreement just based upon updated plans and compensation, but it may also be an opportunity to amend the agreement if they're not using Boone anymore and they've kind of spun Boone off. I'm happy to help and support that in any way. It's not under partnerships, it's under the national broker team, and that's all good. Doesn't mean I can't support and help out. That's background. With that, talking about Employee Navigator. So GIS, if they're using Employee Navigator now, yes, we have a full integration with Employee Navigator where we have a partnership with them. We pay Employee Navigator for passing us the file and for making it easy for clients and to make sure that things run smoothly. It doesn't affect broker comp at all. It ends up being like I think it's 50 cents per member per month that gets passed to us from Employee Navigator. Again, it doesn't affect broker comp at all. So we have full integration. If they're interested, they GIS, we can actually work with them. I've done this with PGP and with CRC. We can work with them to set up our plans, new business plan, Choice Select, Select Plus, as well as the national plan in their library. So Employee Navigator is what's called a library. So if I'm a broker, well, actually, let me pause for a second. Are you, if you are totally good, I don't want to waste your time. If you're not, I'm happy to share like 2 minutes on Employee Navigator, their model, and how they work with brokers, and kind of follow the money, like who pays for what. Because are you familiar, Brandon?
You can, if you got 2 minutes, yeah, go for it, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have the 2 minutes, yeah, go for it. Just highlight. Yeah.
All right, so in most cases, I'm going to start kind of industry, most cases, then I'll talk about Employee Navigator. In most cases, an employer, especially when you go up market, they'll pay one of those components, one of those modules, is benefits administration. And the employer pays for it. They pay like a per employee fee every month to have access to that kind of end-to-end. For us, we buy Workday, right?
Yeah.
So that happens kind of for larger companies. What Employee Navigator did differently a few years ago, and Ease did the same thing, but as you know, Employee Navigator purchased Ease. Is they went out to the market and they said, hey brokers, you guys are having a hard time because you're going out and you're quoting multiple carriers, you're making recommendations, and then you're taking paper applications or you're having the employer send you spreadsheets, and then you have to key all that information in to the carrier in order to get the enrollment happen. So brokers legit would be like keying information in for health insurance and dental insurance and all the rest, because they have to get it into each of the carriers that they were appointed with. Employee Navigator's solution was, we're going to sell you, broker, Employee Navigator. Broker, you're going to pay the licensing fee. We're going to give you access to it, but it's going to save you time because we're connected with the carriers and we'll pass the carriers an EDI file. In addition to that, you're going to be stickier with your client because you're going to give this service to your client free. So the cash, the money flows from the broker to Employee Navigator, not from the employer.
Got it.
So it's a big down market solution because most down, if you're under 100 lives, you may not have a budget to pay for a banana platform, right?
Yeah, but you're already paying the broker, it could just be an additional small fee, and boom, now you have an HRS system.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, and sometimes the broker's charging, most of the time they're not. Most of the time the broker's doing it as a cost of business.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how kind of Employee Navigator's working. So with that, each broker has their own view to see all of their clients on Employee Navigator. So if I'm a broker and I've got 100 clients, I can see all 100 clients. I can go in and I can run a census. I can see what plans are there. I can see everything right there.
Yeah, I have one right now with One Digital. They were acquired by One Digital. They were a small, well, relatively small shop. They have over like 500 customers, but they were acquired by One Digital. They only use Navigator, and they want to bring some of that business over to us because of our integration with Navigator. So I'm familiar with that.
To make it even easier for Navigator or for GIS, because the broker has their own instance, their own view. If they work with the same carriers all the time, we can work with that broker to load our plans into their library. So it's like a same version for them.
Yeah.
So we can have our Select Plus and 1B plan loaded in so that they go out and if that's what they're going to offer for under 200 lives new business. I'm not talking about existing.
Yeah.
New business. Boom, we have it there. Over 200 lives, we can put in our national plan, and we can put in the rates even. It's typically only up to 1,000, whatever, 200 to 1 to 1,000 lives. Over that, they're not going to be really using Employee Navigator most of the time. But my point for you is, you can tell GIS, if you'd like to load our plans in your library, we're happy to do that with you. We can't do it, but we can do it. We can help them. 30 minutes is all it takes.
Okay.
Once they do it, then they have the plan saved, and then they just copy the plan each time they want to sell a new plan. The second thing I would do is I would kind of run an audit and say, who are all the GIS clients today? And if they're all going over to Employee Navigator, right? So look at the book of business with GIS, with their broker of record, and then say, all right, of all of those, if any of those are on legacy plans, old 2195, large market plan, or others, then we say to them, hey, we can, those plans over on the next renewal, we can do that and prioritize them exactly as you were saying with the with the ability to go national land or anyone that's over 200. Start with them, so we're not trying to boil the ocean, but really try to do all of them over time. It's gonna be better revenue, better product, better service, right? For them to really come to them with the strategy, say, let's move these over. But more importantly, here's I think where the biggest opportunity is to be able to have a conversation with them in a nice way that only Brandon can pull off, saying, hey, we're gonna do this and we like doing this with you. But you gotta give us an at bat. Like you guys, if you looked at their whole book of business, it's gotta be 95% of it's with Matt.
Yeah.
And how and really the only times they're doing business with us is when it's already in force.
Yeah.
And they're broke, their VOR stuff. So how do we why would we want to do all this work for this stuff Why would we want to do all this work for them knowing that they may migrate to that or they're not going to give us an opportunity to win any of their new books coming up?
So I see a couple opportunities here. What's going on? Tons of service issues going on right now with Met across the board. So it's a good opportunity for us. Another opportunity is if they have these relationships with other broker offices that they're doing joint partnerships, joint opportunities on. Those other broker offices, they don't care if you're with Met or not, right? They're going to want the best offering for their clients as well. So I think those two caveats right there should open their eyes and open the doors for more at-bats, more opportunities. To your point, I also see lower level, smaller opportunities where Met has a minimum participation requirement and we don't, right? So those are some other specific nuances, but I definitely think the opportunity is there. I just think we need to enhance our offering, what we're willing to offer them. But they got to play ball with us as well, and they got to give us the opportunities. They got to give us the at-bats to see the true value in all of this.
Yep, I think you're exactly right. And correct me if I'm wrong. I could be thinking about this wrong way, but GIS isn't only acting as a broker. They're actually acting as a general agent, correct?
Yeah, the general agent, right? But also
Yep. Correct. Absolutely. All of them. They're doing everything except for the billing, quite honestly. If they partner up with like if they partner up with like a Mercer on a case, Mercer's like, hey, you handle the enrollment, you do all that, you just, you pay us later, right? So a lot of these other brokers are using them to just kind of help with some of the day-to-day on some of the smaller cases so they can focus on some of their larger cases. So that's the overall usage and idea with that partnership. Now, if it's strictly just GIS for us and it's coming to me, it's going to be a smaller case. Probably should be on direct bill, but it's not because our agreements are getting national plan for a 25 life group. So at the end of the day, it's like let's revisit this and let's try to come up with like a streamlined process, workflow, commission structure, the whole works. Something that's a little bit more realistic for 2026.
So I'm going to show you something that may. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So one of the challenges we've had with general agents is that anytime there's an underlying broker, right, that's already contracted with us, we couldn't pay the general agent their override in the past, right? So if it was Mercer working with GIS, we couldn't pay their override automatically.
Okay.
And a national, it would be 14 and 3. So when you're going over, I don't know what their contract said, but as you're talking to them, if they would prefer us to pay them direct and then pay the underlying broker directly, we can do that because, Joe, what we did is we got the alternate commission model, what we use for a national plan, for our non-national process. Approved. Now, today, if they're only offering national plans, Brandon,
Yeah.
we're doing this already.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the Choice Select Plus, now we can accommodate the same compensation model where we couldn't a couple of weeks ago.
And this wouldn't apply to GIS just because everything is national plan. But in the future, if we wanted to revisit it, I still think, there is a good thing going with the offering national plan via GIS under 200. My only concern and recommendation would be if it's anything over 200 and another broker is involved, we go with whatever that broker commission, rate, plan, all of that is. Because, I mean, this is my opinion, like we're doing the client, the employee, a disservice by offering, it would be probably a higher rate, it would be a lesser plan, it would be all of that stuff, right? And so that's just my personal opinion, and I think if we're going to do it right, we need to do it right. And I think GIS needs to be an under 200 national plan offering. Everything else goes standard to the broker, and if not, like the GIS national plan.
You may want to consider, if we're updating the agreement, saying to GIS, hey, we gave you the national plan for 200 lives to everybody.
Yeah.
Under good faith, thinking that you were going to send business our way.
Yeah.
Candidly,
Yeah.
So we need some production commitments to continue offering this plan.
Yeah.
If not, we need to flip you over to our standard plan under 200 lives.
Yeah. All right. Joe, you're.
I'm saying you may want to consider it.
Yeah.
Because you got to get to the play ball somehow.
Joe, your thoughts, concerns on that?
No, not major. So to play that back, I'm sorry, we want to make sure we're using a consistent plan across the board.
Well, so today, and I'm not saying to do this, I'm just saying it's an option.
Yeah.
Today, we gave GIS the national plan for all of their clients, even those under 200 lives, right?
Yeah.
That's a big concession that we gave to them to do that.
Yeah.
And we did it with the expectation that they were going to place new business with us.
Yeah.
And they're not.
Right.
They're not. So if we're going back to update their current agreement because Boom's gone away and the agreement should be updated, one of the things you could have in your back pocket is, hey, we did this under good faith. We haven't seen the volume that we would expect based upon the book that you have your size. So for cases going forward, we like to offer your Select and Select Plus for under 200 and offer our national plan for over 200, unless you're going to give us some sort of volume commitment. Just use it as a, I'm not saying blow it up.
Yeah.
I don't have the relationship, so I don't know how they would take it. I'm not saying to do it, I'm just saying it's something that you have in your back pocket.
I think.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I just don't know if they just don't know what they don't know. They don't even know the difference. Like, I just don't know if it'll really,
Yeah.
and really this is not for you, Brandon. Like, I don't know if we pull that rug from under them that they're gonna A, give a crap, or
Yeah.
B, they may say, we don't want things to, I don't know. Like, we can talk about it. I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, no, and I'm definitely not saying let's pull it right away. Like I said, I do think that there's some opportunity over the next couple of years with issues at Met, our partnership with Navigator, just like how valuable our plan is now.
I definitely see some there opportunity. However, I do think that we need to see some numbers over the next 2 to 4 years if we were to renegotiate. And then, we can, let them know, hey, we're doing this, let's see some numbers. That way, if we have this conversation again, and as I mentioned, 2 to 4 years, hey, we did you did you a solid, you still did not provide us the numbers, back to the select and the select plus one. I think that's a valuable.
Totally fine. It's not my relationship, so your call. So back to you and Floyd Navigator. I think what you can tell them is, hey, if you'd like us to load the national plan into your library, we're happy to work with you on that. We can add our base and enhanced plans, and that way, anytime you have a new case, you can pull it down, and they basically just do a save as and offer to your clients.
Okay.
We receive files weekly from Employee Navigator, and we process any new enrollments, add, change, drops. And if they have a contact, because they probably do, if they have a contact on their side that's loading all of the professional services, loading all the plans, I think we introduce them to Courtney Hankins and her team so that they have a single point of contact on our side if they have any questions or they need to do any plan changes.
Okay.
And how does pricing work in this scenario? Like with the library, are we giving them just a fixed price point no matter what the size of the group is, or it's going to still be priced? We're going to give them pricing based on the size, like up to 3,000.
Yeah.
Right? Is that how we
Yeah.
work?
Yeah. So the fact is that if you look at their current book of visits,
Yeah.
they're really all under 1,000.
Yeah.
90% of them are.
Okay. So we're just doing more standard.
Yeah, we load in under 1,000 lives. Here's your rate. If they have 1,000 to 3,000, we can give them another rate. Over 3,000, then they get a cut rate.
Gotcha. And so what we're doing here, I'm sorry, Tom, just to make sure I'm clear, what we're doing with Employee Navigator with the library is specific to GIS, or is it just in general, like Employee Navigator?
So GIS has their own library.
Right.
So because the broker's paying the licensing fee, and they're the ones getting for their clients, they have their own personal library. Now, Joe, we are loading Choice Select Plus into the Employee Navigator library. So when a brand new broker comes to us, they're not even appointed with us. They can see our plan. They can take it down. They can ask to become appointed.
Yeah.
But that's going to be different than the GIS deal because they're already contracted with us.
Okay. All right. So for the purposes of what we're trying to do with GIS, obviously the GIS, whatever we're doing with a view, that's only for them.
Only for them. Yep. For them. It's for them. So we can do it specifically for them. And we did it for CRC, which is the old benefit mall, as well as PTP and ARCOM.
Okay.
So we can easily do it for GIS as well.
Gotcha. And to your comment, Tom, I'm sorry, do we have a contact of an Employee Navigator work on, or are we working this Brandon Mike GIS to do this? Like when we circle back.
GIS.
All right, so we go to GIS and say, okay, so we can go back and say, yes, we're hardwired into the Employee Navigator. We can update your library, your GIS specific library with our latest, greatest plans and pricing.
Yep. And we can give them a point person here. We just need to know who their point person is.
Okay.
We can connect them. So yes, on all of those things.
Okay.
And then, hey, I know we have just 2 minutes up. Brandon, you mentioned One Digital. One Digital is a reseller of PlanSource.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm setting up a meeting with I was contacted because I was at the PlanSource conference. I CC'd you on a note by a woman, Ashley Nelson. Ashley Nelson is at One Digital, and I'll introduce her to you.
Perfect.
Right? So you'll be part of that call. But because they're a reseller of
That's what I like to hear.
Ashley Nelson, she got I gave her some dates and times for this week. She asked if we could do it next week. I'll look at your calendar. I'll send out times, and I'll CC you on that note.
Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday will be tough. I mean, I'll be in Kansas City next Tuesday and Wednesday, but other than that, I'm good to go.
That's fine.
Great, awesome.
Brandon, do you have what you need then?
Yes, yes, I do. Yeah, I got a good source of information that I can take to Mike. So I know copy you on that, just since you're close to Mike.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. And a side note, Brandon, real quick, do we, I mentioned Goolsby and like he's on the enrollment side of the GIS. Is it worth you think grabbing time on that side, or do you think we're good?
Do you think we need to have an internal conversation of what we potentially want to offer them, like in terms of newer plans, rates, before we start going back to the outside of Navigator? I just want to, I feel like, yeah, I just want to know exactly internally what we're willing to do before we take it back. And then, of course, if they have any thoughts about where the relationship can go, we can kind of shift our thought process from a plan rate perspective before sharing, just based upon more conversations we have with them. Okay.
All right. Yeah, to your point, yeah, let's just tackle the immediate low-hanging fruit, which is McCormick, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, sounds good. Tom, actually, while I have you, I had a really good call with Wendy King. She's a main contact over at Hub on Benefit Hub. I sent you a note on that. Essentially, what's going on is they're still listing. Sorry, benefitpitch.com on Benefit Pitch. I connected with Chris and he said you might be the contact for this, but under their Legal Shield and ID Shield page, it is still showing. It's actually showing Sean as their contact and Alicia as an additional contact, and she was wondering. She can't change that on her end. She can only update plan information. We are the only ones that can update the contacts. And so I was wondering, okay, can you help me with that?
It's I have to get it over to marketing. So I identified Benefit Pitch. You got our information posted there. But Alicia is the one that Alicia and at the time it was Christina Sauerman are the ones that actually have the admin rights.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, that's fine, and that's fine. So yeah, and then she also wanted, I guess, an associate got involved and got on Benefit Pitch as well, and so they want this removed because it's just going to create more confusion on who to reach out to. So if we can get this Ramel associate removed and my contact information on the legal.
Yeah. Well, it can't be your contact. Benefit Pitch is Hub has a relation with Benefit Pitch, but Benefit Pitch is way bigger than Hub.
Okay.
Any broker can go on and say compare legal plans.
Yeah.
And not just Hub brokers.
Got it. Well.
Which is why I had Sean's contact information there originally.
So sorry, I guess I'm not following. If his information is there, why can't mine be there?
No, Steve Rummel should go away.
Yeah, yes.
But any broker in the U.S. can go on and see plan comparisons on Benefit Pitch.
Yes.
Not just your broker.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I get what you're saying. But they have their own specific.
They do. Right. That's part of what I'm saying too. Kind of white labels it for them. But we'll see if it'll just change for Hub. I don't know if it will if it just changes for Hub, we can put your information.
Yeah.
If it's for every broker, then we may not be able to do that. Steve should not be on.
Yeah. And they're two separate links, right? So I wish I would have got a screenshot of the other one with Sean's information on it, but they're two separate links. Like if this one can go away with Steve, that's great. But when you click under the Legal Shield and ID Shield, it is only Hub information. They are inputting their plan information, their commissions. It just has under Legal Shield contacts under Hub. That's where it says Sean and Alicia. So I hope that it can be updated. It looks like it can be, but that's just one thing that Wendy specifically requested.
It can be updated. I'll ask the marketing team to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing back on you if it's hub specific and we can maintain it with hub specific. But if it's any broker that looks at it, Steve should be on there number one.
Yeah.
And then, Joe, I'll follow your lead. If we should have one NSD or NSM listed for every broker out there, or if it should be centralized. But I'll find out the details because I do know they white label it, Brandon.
No, that's
I'm not pushing back on you saying that you shouldn't be listed for hub.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, she just made it seem like it was their specific, hub specific, which is why I was like, oh, okay, then we should be able to do it. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get it figured out.
Thank you.
Cool. Awesome.
Thank you, gentlemen. This was helpful. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you. See you.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to have before to go.
Oh my God. Why do
I know.
you do this to
Tuesdays are
yourself?
so busy.
Why do you do this to yourself?
I know, it's like Tuesdays is really building up. I like had my calendar available, right? Like she was out here building a business. Like she was out here. And then people just like signed up for Tuesday.
Tell these people to fix their own problems.
Totally. Okay, actually, funny thing is I'm gonna just tell her, hey, Clam, you do it.
Let's not say those words.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't know.
Well, how was your morning? I know it's like almost 3. No, like almost 2.
It's good. Hold on. Sorry, I'm thinking about typing this message.
Okay, alright, I had to tinkle. What'd you say? Nothing, got it.
Sorry, what I said was I'm typing a text message and I need to concentrate.
Oh, yeah, take a second.
Sorry.
No, Brandon, send your text.
Sorry, I'm talking to my aunt and my daughter at the same time. We're figuring out these U.S. Open tickets.
I'm so sorry I can't go.
That's what again?
What?
When are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be?
Nowhere.
Oh, because it's a family thing. You're like, that's.
Well, you didn't invite me, so I'm like, no, I'm about to invite myself.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, you could rally the girls and you can go.
No, I'm not doing that.
Wow, damn. Sorry.
Well, no, I'm not gonna rally the girls because it's just like, just too much. They don't care enough.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But no, I'm not about to impede on the family side. No. No. Do you want to call me when you're done?
Oh, no. No, that's fine. Sorry, I'm just responding to everybody because I've been on calls all morning.
It's okay. Just call me back.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm done. I'm done now. A friend of mine, they've been trying to get a job at Boeing, and we know like 4 other people who got a job at Boeing that has like been arrested or may or may not have a record. And so it's a running joke, like, we've been trying to apply for jobs at Boeing to see if we can get hired without a criminal record. And we can't get an interview. So I actually have an interview tomorrow at this other company, and not Boeing. And so my friend was like, "You got that Boeing interview?" And I'm like, "Of course not. You know I'm not a criminal." It's this company called Thrivent. They are a faith-based financial investing firm, and no, I absolutely do not want to do it, but I don't want to burn a bridge and I want to leave a good impression. And it's good to brush up on your interview skills.
I agree. That was a LinkedIn connection or what?
She found me on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I feel like I remember you mentioning it briefly.
Yeah. Tomorrow too. Yeah. So yeah, the U.S. Open tickets aren't too bad. Like, why don't you just take your dad? Yeah, that's a great Father's Day gift.
Yeah, but then there has to be like hotels.
Okay, that's what Lisa's for.
Lisa?
Yeah. She's gonna book it.
Booking it. She'll book it with his car.
Exactly. You follow it now. This is great. Welcome to the conversation. You book the tickets, and then you be like, "I got 4," and so now the 4 of us, and you can be like a good Father's Day thing. You and your family can go. He loves tennis. Do it now. That way, he's not crazy booked for his quote unquote retired job. And it'll be great. And, it's Amex. There's Amex lodges all over the facility. So you guys can go into the club in between matches, have some drinks, and you can do a fun weekend in New York, family weekend in New York.
My mom's been wanting to live in New York so bad.
Come on now. Holla at your boy.
She loves a good show. Like, she's like...
There you go. You can do tennis Friday night, and then you can do a theater show Saturday afternoon or Saturday night. Boom.
Why are you planning our family vacation?
Because I'm easily the best. First things first on the realist.
There you go. There you go.
My daughter is in. She's getting her tickets. Awesome. Not
Hey, I have so much sadness. I want to go with you.
we said it was going to be like none of my siblings. So like my brother is not bringing his wife, and my sister's not bringing her girlfriend. So that's like the only reason I don't want to be. Okay. Huh? What's that? You're different?
I'm different than anyone else.
You're what?
I'm different than anyone else.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. All right. I didn't know that. I'm good with night match at that price.
They've never met anyone like me. I'm different. I'm not average.
Yeah, I can do a Friday night, Saturday day session.
Oh, ignoring me.
I mean, once I knew where you were going with this, I was like, yeah, okay, she gets no more sympathy. No, I'm kidding. You get all the sympathy.
Whatever. It's okay. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have so much fun and I'm gonna be like, I'm not even gonna see you.
I mean, we could trade match stories. Who knows? It looks like we're getting the Friday night and the Saturday day sessions. So.
No, I don't even want to see you.
Oh, you don't want? Okay, cool. I already knew that.
Okay, cool. That's it. There's no fight. I was just gonna have something to say. That's fine.
No fight. It's fine. I don't have it in me.
Really, you have to.
I have to order.
All the fight.
Care.com training. We're having Care.com training. Ashley. You what?
I just went down to my car to get something out of it, and I lost my door just to go down to my car, which I never do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just telling you today.
I wanted to actually go down to the garage and see your little garage. Like, where's the entrance to that?
Oh yeah, there were so many things I wanted to show you.
I mean, the garage was not at the top of my list. It was literally not at the top of my list, but
Obviously, not the top of anyone.
but where was the entrance to it?
It's in the back.
I felt like we were in the back. Was that on the side? Was that on the side?
You enter in from the side to get to the back, yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Like off of like the alley.
Yeah. There's another alley.
And also off of like Cedar, the street that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the restaurant and the church are on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's like just so narrow. Yeah, I wanted to show you that. Whatever, doesn't matter. No,
that was some intense. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. These niggas. Crazy.
I did not do that.
Yeah, I got it.
Whatever, now I don't kind of fault you, but
See? Your red hot riplet.
You said I'm what?
Red hot riplets.
No, please. You said what?
I said your red hot riplets. You're salty.
I'm red hot riplet. You're funny.
Extra salty.
You're funny. What, like today? Or just like in general?
No, you're not. You're not. You're a good person. You're not salty.
And this person can be consulting.
This is true.
You know.
What time is your next call?
What?
What time is your next call? In 10 minutes?
You said, am I going to have salt in 10 minutes?
No, what time is your next call? Is it 10 minutes?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. But go do what you need to do.
No, I'm not doing it. That's not, I'm just at, you look at you.
What? What?
You're just ridiculous.
Me?
Yeah.
I just wanted to do what you need to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. And I don't have to break the bank for these because of the pre-sale, and they're so cheap. Only $200. You really need to do this. You need to call your brother. You need to be like, hey, let's take Dad to the U.S. Open for when's his birthday?
July 18th.
Perfect. Father's Day birthday combo. Right?
Say it again.
A Father's Day birthday combo.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect.
Look at you really trying to make it work for me. It's okay. I'm going to Joe. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Like, and then as a thank you to your mom for bugging both of your hotel rooms. As a thank you, then you guys can treat her to a show while you're there.
Yeah, we do want to. I do want to get Mom to a show. She loves a good show.
There you go. So if your brother and your dad if you want to do a twofer, or I want to say the Mets are in town, or the Yankees, one of them are in town. I already looked. I don't know which one though. Then the boys, they can go do a ball game, or they can run it back at the U.S. Open, and you guys can go see a show.
Hold on, hold on.
Or whatever.
I'm well. How are you doing? I'm well too, please. Yeah. Say it again.
What do you like to do, Jake? Your responsibility.
There's so much going on, but it's tough. Short and sweet.
If you're holding office, even if there's doing things that offer your opinion.
You really?
Don't worry about it.
You don't think so? I'd love to chat later. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Take care. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I have to get on the elevator. And I saw the G-Wagon man. He's very sweet. Yeah, no, it's fine. We're going. It's fine. Maybe. I don't know. We haven't spoken about that. Brendan.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like I'm getting to know you now. And I don't want you to ever feel away if I make a comment like how I just made, and then like you're trying to make me feel better, like solve it so I can do it. Like, it's okay. I promise you. I'm like, everything's okay.
Okay, you are getting to know me.
Is that the reality of what happened?
No, it's not the reality of what happened.
Okay, good.
I'll plan a trip for anybody. So if you really know, you should consider that as well.
Okay, I will consider that too. I don't ever want to make you feel bad. I was making you feel.
I wasn't feeling bad, especially when I provided you with a solution. A great solution, might I add. I mean, like, y'all love tennis. If they already travel, this could be a great opportunity for them to try out the fine hotels and resorts. You guys make it a great weekend. You get free breakfast, room upgrade in New York City. Like, tennis.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. And on the hill in this one, he's got great hair. Dustin May.
If it's the same weekend that I go, you guys can just buy me a drink.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
I always set the lesson in Times Square.
Ready to go? Chandler Simpson
getting ready to hit. I should have booked it when I booked it, when I knew I was going to New York, and I didn't. I waited, and it's like $409.
In the the home opener is
that
underway.
sucks.
0-1
I
now.
need to do some homework.
Ball one.
So that 1,200 tonight was yikes. Yeah, it's like $1,200.
Ground ball up the middle.
Yeah.
Tosses to first. Out on a bang play.
Well, and I inquired at the hotel that we were staying at because I'm there for work.
Oh, that's out.
That Joker's 800.
In St. Louis.
I'm like, why are we wasting 800 tonight? I'm like, this better be amazing. It is actually amazing. It's the Essex Hotel, and it's close to the bridge that takes you over to Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn.
Two down, base is empty. Junior Caminero digs in now. He has, as they like to say,
light tower power.
That's right.
Oh, in addition to the drink. Oh, wow. Ooh, good spenders. Do you tie? Do you tie? Do you do
starting on
offers?
the mound for the Rays, Ryan Pepio.
Still, you know.
What do you have on here? Digging in, J.J. Weatherford.
Shit, Jesus takes more than that. Damn.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
That's funny. Hold on, I'm texting my mom and brother.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Maybe we'll TBD on everything. I'll see you later.
Is it that time? Or is your client already there?
No. I was gonna say something to you, and I'll let you just wait a second.
By a second, you mean later?
That's right.
Okay, that's fine.
That one missed.
All right, well, PD, talk to you later. Bye.
Hello, don't leave me right here.
You just tried to leave.
No, I've never.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Like, stay right here for I'm not getting off the phone.
Oh, okay.
Grounds one to short. Walls. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Okay.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera.
Text messages.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
And IRS and.
Went up there looking to be
You can
aggressive
roll
and
my
got
ID
something he
shield.
can handle. Just kept
It
it
has
simple.
phone
Played
monitoring,
with the middle
so all
of the
text
infield.
messages
Took
go
it back
to
where it
the
came from, and there's just no one there to knock
unnoticeable
it down.
box until you don't receive them.
Now at the plate, Alec Burleson.
Off of the low prices.
Right. Mr. Salesman said, what's up?
Yeah. Sold you a weekend in New York for Father's
Gets
Day.
under and pops it up.
Whatever.
Walls takes it in for the out. Two down. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
There you go. Make a picture. Oh, my Jesus. Oh, my
Tap foul at the plate.
Bark like a dog.
Bye. All right. It's time.
0-1 now.
Client's not here, but I hope they are.
A big dog.
Off of first with two away.
Hop on one leg.
The fact that you could even consider me like that is hilarious.
I'm not. It's coming to America. I had no choice.
I know you're
Hit hard, base hit.
Oh, I see you and your new brother getting along
Throw in holds the
wonderfully.
lead runner at second. Two on now. It's
Chad,
two
I need to
away.
talk
There's Nolan Gorman. That one ripped, but foul.
It's about the always assume you slip with your boots. I know I do.
Way to lay out that fastball pump right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Yeah.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn. In the air, right field, DeLuca. On the move towards the line. Brings it in for the third out.
celebrating a decade of Buck alumni and just kind of have different events leading up to it. Remember I told you I'm looking for, I haven't started, and I'm about to start looking for.
We move ahead to the top of the second now, and stepping in for the Rays, Will Smith.
Oh, nice. How are you going to start looking for that?
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just go to TikTok.
And there's one down.
Blacko and Wine Bar. Found it instantly.
Jonathan Aranda.
Here, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you by the time your meeting is over.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Second inning here, no score.
I look, you don't want to go, but like I know I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go. You should go in there. You should be bumping Drake's Iceman just to see how Cali y'all really are.
Cedric Mullins now at the plate.
No, not by that.
Oh my God, okay, Brandon, my friend's not here. You must be calling me for
Right through there for a strike.
Yeah. Oh, wow, sorry. Yeah.
Stays alive.
Hey, my name is Bang. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it.
The string with the changeup struck him out.
That is 100% the song you sang. Yeah. I do know. I know what you're talking about. I needed to hear the beat, but no. Like, this is what.
Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2.
Like, this is what Drake does. Like, he never lets us down. Now Kendrick is going to go in hibernation for like 6 years, and then.
Hold on, my client is out here.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Actually, wait. I'll try to call you, but like I have to back this
Hit in the air,
It's
left
fine. I'll
field.
talk to you later. It's fine.
Mullins moving under this one. One up, one down.
Bye. Like what?
Here's the catcher, Pedro.
Isn't your client there? Why are you microwaving something?
Oh, I touched it and it was I just need a second. I have 4 hours.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Okay.
I got 3 minutes. Oh, shit. It's a 3. All right.
All right. Enjoy. Bye.
Simpson makes a move towards the gap. But
Yeah,
it's the right
that's what you
fielder
do.
that gets there to make the catch. That's out number 2.
Huh?
So up next, Victor
Exactly.
Scott.
You said
Maybe
everyone?
expecting
Or
a
not?
bunt here. Third baseman
No,
playing in
absolutely.
on the edge of the grass.
Unfortunate shooter.
Yeah, very.
And you. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
Deuces.
In the air to left center, Simpson on the move. And that is that. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Out towards right center field, and it drops in. And a man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Taylor Walls puts a bunt down. Gorman on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Rays looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Puts a bunt down. Weatherholt there for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Just missed.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside low, and it's 3-0. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Wetherholt.
You know, these Cards definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Clips the outside corner, and a count 2-1. Just missed. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, right field, DeLuca. In position, 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Burleson getting to start at first, hitting third in the lineup, and his batting average this season is over 370. Aranda, the tag, and he's out. Third out. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Walker gets under it. 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Man at second. In the air to left center. Torres coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Johnny DeLuca. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. DeLuca tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. DeLuca checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. That's to third. Gorman on to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Foul ball there. On the ground. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. He reached out a walk his first time. The Rays up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him. That's the second out. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On a line. And that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson.
Nope. Ball 1.
That's to third, Gorman. Long throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
For Tampa Bay,
now Taylor Walls. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1. In the air to left center. Scott on the move to the alley. And a couple of quick outs. So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson, the next to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Weatherholt tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Torres.
Number 39.
You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. DeLuca under it. And there's one down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Popped up. Williamson settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Victor Scott. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's out.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Simpson settles under this one, and the inning is over. Back here at Busch Stadium. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 1-0.
Hey.
On the ground to third, Gorman. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And here is Junior Caminero.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Yeah. Caminero in his 2nd season, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Tampa
2
Bay,
outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Yep, that ball went out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. Popped up. Caminero. And there's 1 away. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. That one ripped. DeLuca takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. Win. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. He's 0 for 1. Swing at a ground ball. Fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
At the plate, Chandler.
Oh my God!
And he can't make the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a
Gordon Graceffo taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. That clips the corner. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Caminero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 7th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
The 1-1. Out to short. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Nolan Gorman will hit next. He is struck out and he is walked. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 5-1. 1 down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
There's a line drive to left field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And here is Pedro Pages. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Should be extra bases. Headed for the
Here we go, Pedro.
In comes the run from second.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Victor Scott. That's a laser base hit. Pages around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Other than ripping one into the gap or going over the wall.
Ryan Baker gets the call from the pen.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
And that will end the inning. Will Smith to the plate.
Catcher, Will Smith.
Oh, 2 now. This one in the air, right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan Arroyo. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Trying to move him over here. And a foul ball. Man at second. Zach bunt towards third. Gorman. Fires over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Cedric Mullins digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Tied him up inside with that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's still.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Burleson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Mullins settles underneath it. 1 away. 1 out, man at first. And now Jordan Walker.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the 1-0.
Damn it! It was a ball.
Center. Simpson makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now a chance for Nolan Gorman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Herrera off of first with 2 away. That one ran inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 9th. Ben Williamson now at the plate. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit softly on the ground to third. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now Taylor Walls. Smoked on the ground to second. The throw to first, and that is out number 2. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Burleson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, last chance for the home team. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, out to left.
That's tough.
Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Brian Torres. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Rays trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. He swings and fouls one off. Now the 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The Rays leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Now I don't gotta say too much.
Do I have to wait for you, honey, before a girl like me can move on?
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Michael McGreevy. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but
there's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Sal Stewart up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. J.J. Bleday stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. That clips the corner. Late on that fastball. That one lifted to left. Sajazi on his way over. And that is that. Stepping in, J.J. Weatherholt.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Friedel should have this one. And there's one down. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
That's down.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. That one fouled off. In the air, right field. Bleday towards the line. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Ripped to short. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Rips that one to right. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. So digging in, Mason Wynn. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Thomas Sajazi, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Bleday giving chase. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So up next, Pedro Pajes. Check swing.
What do you
now
got?
we'll look down to first, and he held up. The 1-0. Caballero whips it to first. That's the third out. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
The 0-1.
Ball, no.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
No.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a foul ball. In the air, left field. And there's one down. back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. And it's fouled away. 0-1. Fought off foul. Lodolo, a tall lefty, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. In the air, left side. And the inning is over. Back here in St. Louis, in now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Nathaniel Lowe. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike. On the ground. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Home team down a run here on opening day. Swung
No
on,
way.
popped up on the infield. De La Cruz takes it in for the out. And now Mason Wynn, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing went around. 0-1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Caballero there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
Horrible.
We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Grabs it barehanded, and they get the out. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone! A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Elly De La Cruz up here now. The power, the speed. He certainly could remind you of a number of players. Well, he was given number 44 by Reds clubhouse man Rick Stowe because he reminded him of Eric Davis.
That's a foul ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Sal Stewart digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Bounced up the middle. Over to first. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Saggese. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Steer on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. The Reds leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Friedl moving under it. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Victor Scott. Fly to left his first time. Puts a bunt down. Low. Not in time. Infield hit. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Just missed. Scott at second with 2 down.
Well, there you go.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Oh, hey.
It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Runner takes off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in St. Louis, in now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. And before the pitch, he steps off. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Justin Bruihl.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Bruihl, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Wynn for 1. A sensational double play. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Ground ball left side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Tapped softly on the ground. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Right side, Caballero. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
Down, ball.
The Cards trailing by 2 here on opening day.
There we go.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. Now Third baseman, Ramon Urias. New pitcher for the Reds, Pierce Johnson.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And he swings through that one.
No.
Strike two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Friedl under it. And there's two down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn.
Ball outside.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner edges away at second. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 55, Ryan Bennett.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone.
Up next for
Here's the
Cincinnati,
catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That catches the corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Saggese.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty.
There we go. Go.
But still get good wood on.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And now they
Yeah.
in with a one-out triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Now it just comes down to some situational hitting with the tying run at third.
Next to hit, J.J. Weatherholt. And fouled off. Hard liner. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third.
Here we go. Let's go.
And now they trail by one. Next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Ball.
Oh, nice.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Alec Caleb Ferguson into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
High fly ball, right field. Bleday under it. And that is the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. 1 for 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Sponson. He was late there, strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Gorman jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on a line to center. 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Stewart stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This is J.J. Bleday, 1 for 3. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tied at 4. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
Yeah! Let's fucking go!
No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And this place is rocking. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4. Here's Nolan Gorman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a foul ball.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Mason Wynn. Now on the bump, Zach Maxwell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air to left center, Friedel ranging into the alley. He makes the grab, 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Thomas Sajazi. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Cut on and missed at 101, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the 9th. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Line to right, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your
Torres to Leatherhold. They get the double play. And just 1 out to go now. At the plate, Spencer Steer. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that skips in the dirt. O'Brien, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very...
This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side.
Let's go.
And the Cardinals take the season opener and move to 1-0.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come all time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My rhyme is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake like...
Today, it's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment in the sky pales in comparison to your eyes. They shine the brightest blue I've ever seen and guide me to a better peace of mind. I can't believe that you came back. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought footsteps through the dark. I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issey Miyake, I fled a Tribeca. Trying to save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion of checkers. I crave all the pressure, that cave under pressure, the difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the main, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust on a plane, examine the different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, no dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. Blood on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas.